Alright, so there it is. Just got back from Gearhead Junction. Got it off the truck by myself, which is a little sketchy, but not bad. Himalayan 452, or Himalayan 450, 2025 model. There's the TFT, I'll see if it's flashing. There it is. This is a cool little bike, man. I'm looking forward to having some fun with it. But it's 36 degrees. I don't have any gloves on, so I'm gonna go head back. Okay, hey everybody, Sean, back at it. I haven't done a video on this bike yet, but I'm at the 1,400 mile mark or thereabouts. So yeah, I wanted to do an overview, give you some of the things I've done to it so far. This is not a review, this is just kind of a walk around, show you some of the parts that I've put on it. So we'll get started up front here. This is the Adventure windscreen from Royal Enfield. You can see I lost a bolt there. They do tend to rattle out, but I think that's my fault because I had the windshield off and I don't think I put enough torque on that bolt to keep it in there. So Adventure windscreen, I'm 6'4", it doesn't do anything, really, honestly. If you're over 6 foot, no real need to go with the taller screen unless you think you like the looks of it. Let's see, nothing else up front except for that. Go over here to the handlebars. Ordered the bark busters. There's a specific model for the Enfield, the Himalayan 450. So if you're getting bark busters, make sure you get the right ones, the model specific. These are not the generic ones. Or general purpose, so I'm not sure what the model number is. I can try to look it up. All right, moving up here above the dash here, got the Garmin XT2 with a generic Amazon, you can kind of see it where my hand is right here, Amazon mount. So I got the Garmin charging port, and then all the Garmin mounts for the XT2 up here. I love having a lot of people say, well, why don't you use a phone? But I am constantly out of cell range, and I'm always having, my phone doesn't work half the time I'm out anyway, just because I'm out of cell tower range up in the mountains. So I always like to have the dedicated GPS. Super useful when you're out there and there's no cell service. So definitely went with that. I like that. I have that interchangeable with my BMW, the GS, so I can swap those back and forth. Next up is the mirrors, the stock mirrors on here. I couldn't even see off past my shoulders, so I needed to get something that was a little bit wider. I even had to get these extensions, risers and extensions, because I couldn't see past my shoulder. So the stock mirrors, I tried to adjust it, and I had them out far as they would go, and I still couldn't use them, so they're absolutely useless for me. So this is the first time I've ever had double takes on here. I like them, they're great, but usually I'm pretty good with mirrors, stock mirrors, and these just wouldn't work for me. So next up, I got the quad lock, which I just got today. I was out down at Cycle Gear down in Gastonia, down here near Charlotte, and put that on this afternoon. So that again, people ask, well, why do you have a phone mount and a GPS? I got the phone mount just primarily because when I'm doing road trips on the road, not necessarily off-road, but on the road, I like to have my music and be able to see incoming traffic on my phone, whether it's work or whatever. So I like to have that, and so I got the mount for that. Let's see what else up front here. I think that's it for up front. As far as luggage, I did get this Nelson Rig tail bag. I think it's a Trails End, the larger one. And I got, trauma kit. There's the stuff from the quad block that I got this morning, then the air compressor, tools, all that in here. On the rear end, nothing. Didn't really do anything to the rear end at all. Coming up to the front here again, going lower down here on the motorcycle, I did get the Royal Enfield radiator guard and the Royal Enfield crash bars and skid plate. So I just like the look of the Royal Enfield ones. Royal Enfield makes two. They make this one, which comes with the skid plate, and then they make another one. Crash bars come out about here, which some people like to have them out further. I don't like them having them out that far. Skid plate, I didn't really test it too much, honestly. Rob and I did the Chattahoochee BDRX, and the bike didn't really bottom out, even on some of those rockier sections. So it worked pretty well. Pretty pleased with it. Let's see, anything else? Foot pegs are stock. Those just remove the rubber mounts for those. They work great for me. They're wide enough for me, so I didn't bother replacing them. I didn't dump a whole lot of money into this bike. Most of it's up here on the handlebars. And then the next thing I have coming is pannier racks, which I'm going to put my Moscow Moto bags on, and a tank bag, because I don't have a tank bag that really fits on here right now. So that's kind of it. That's just the walk around. That's just the mods I've done. So I will do a review probably when I get around closer to 1,500. I'm at 1,400 now, so I might as well just do it. But I want to pen down some thoughts because I did have this bike out on the Chattahoochee BDRX, like I said. Rob and I did that, and it performed really well. So I'll get some thoughts on that. But hey, if you made it with me this far, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. But wait, there's more. So I got the pannier racks in the mail pretty shortly after I did those other videos, or that other clip, and got those mounted up. They're the Royal Enfield ones, so they fit perfectly. Very easy install. Moscow bags fit quite nice on here. Actually, I'm pretty pleased with the color. Actually matches a bit. So this is in preparation for the Frosty Fender this coming weekend. I also added this Tusk Olympus tank bag, which also kind of has a nice color match to the bike as well. So that's it. Like I said, if you made it with me this far, appreciate you. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing, and I will catch you on the next one. That's all I have to say about that.